Hey guys, welcome to my next video. Thank you so much for the support on my last two videos. I truly appreciate it. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you. So today I have a mod that's pretty easy, but I feel that it makes a huge difference on the car itself, which is wrapping the roof. So today I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my roof. Since I have a white car, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it black. I think it would look really good, especially since I just installed my taillights. I feel like the contrast of the black and white looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Just a disclaimer, it is my first time wrapping anything in general. So it's obviously not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, just follow along if you want to see me do it. I prefer to do stuff myself. I don't want to go and get it done by somebody else. I think it's a cool learning experience. Yeah, and I don't know, it's just cool. I feel like you appreciate it more because you do it yourself. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me show you the things that I bought. I also made it pretty affordable. I got this wrap. It's actually 3M and I got it from Amazon. It was $78, I believe. That's with tax already. It's I believe I got 7 by 5 feet, I want to say. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but what I can remember, I think it's 7 by 5 feet. I did measure the roof. It's a little bit less, it's a little bit smaller than that, but I wanted to get a little bit more just so I have enough to go ahead and cover the antenna, the fin. Yeah, so anyways, this is the wrap. And then you're gonna need a couple tools. Heat guns, they are optional. Obviously, if you don't have one, you can try using like a hair dryer. Just make sure it gets really hot. But ideally, you would want a heat gun just for the edges. Make sure everything gets tucked in properly. It helps stretch the material. It's an essential tool when you're wrapping. And then I got this kit from Amazon, which just comes with this little squeegee that's used to pull out all the bubbles. This little tool that helps tucking the corners, hard to reach places. And then obviously the X-Acto knife, that way we can cut the material. So these are mainly the things I'm going to be using. This is obviously when you're applying the wrap. Now there are some prepping tools that you're going to need, which include a clay bar. This is also optional, but it's recommended just because you want to make sure that the surface is actually really smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the roof right now with some water and stuff because it's dirty. I haven't washed it. And then I'm gonna take off the fin, take off these trims, and then I'm gonna go ahead and clay bar the roof just to make sure everything's smooth. There's no dirt because it will show underneath the wrap. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. If you want to see me go ahead and wrap my roof, you can keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Should be a pretty simple mod. You should be able to do it yourself. Alright, so now it's time to clay bar. I did go ahead and cut off a piece just because it's a small surface, so I'm not going to need that much. It was $18, so let's try to use it as best as we can. So I'm going to just go ahead and flatten this out, and I'm going to start clay barring. So in order to do that, we're going to use this Smart Detail that I got at I believe it was La Habra Detail Garage. Shout out to them. Okay, so we are halfway done. I'm gonna go to the other side, that way we can finish it off. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and use the back side now, or you can fold it, it's up to you. And then also, by the way, you don't necessarily have to use something like this. You can also use like soapy water or something, just any lubricant, just make sure it's not dry. Okay, so I finished clay barring. Now I'm just wiping it down. It did kind of dry up over here a little bit just because it's kind of warm outside. So I'm just going over with a little bit more of this and just making sure it's nice and smooth. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, like it looks super smooth and it's smooth to the touch. you don't feel any sort of like little bump or anything. So I'm probably gonna clay bar my car, like my whole car soon. But as of today, I'm just gonna work on this. So I'm just doing the roof. Okay, so now that it's all clay barred and nice, we're gonna go ahead and remove the trim. So we're gonna start off with doing this side. This trim goes all the way to the back. So what we have to do first is we're gonna have to get in here first. I'm gonna use a flathead. Just be super careful not to like scratch anything. You can try using something else, but I feel like this is gonna work the best. So we're just gonna get in here. You see this little rubber trim, just pull it back, and then we're gonna go ahead and lift it. Don't be scared like me. Okay, nice. So now that it's lifted, I don't know if you can see, there are gonna be 3 or 4 little tracks underneath this. Not tracks, they're just kind of like clips that hold it in place. You're gonna get your handy dandy credit card, anything, any gift card or whatever. You're gonna have to look for it. So we're gonna stick our thing. Okay, so it's right here. So we're gonna go from the back. So when you go here, you're gonna hit it. So we're gonna go to the back of it and you're just gonna pull it forward. Okay, you heard that? So this little clip, it clips into that white thing. I don't know if you can see it. It's dirty in there, but that little black thing, this is like the little slider. So we basically have to do that 4 or 5 more times. I'm not sure how many there are, but just keep going until you find them. What it looks like from behind. These are the little slides. We could try wiping them down just to make sure that there's no dust. There's a bunch of dirt in here, so I'm gonna wipe this down really quick. But yeah, you could just set this aside. We won't be needing it. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side. We're gonna do the same thing, and then I'll go ahead and take off the antenna, and for that we're gonna have to go inside. What's up, guys? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull down the headliner. So I don't know if you can see these black little thingies up here. There are 3. So we're gonna go ahead and remove them, but we just have to be careful not to pull it too hard. So let's see, we can do this. Okay, so after inspecting it, it looks like I do have to take out these panels. So I'm gonna go ahead and tug on them. I don't know how to take them out. I haven't seen or ever taken them out before. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna tug on them. Hopefully it'll unclip itself. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then that way it can give me some access, because when I was pulling this, something kind of happened right here. You can't see it, but it kind of like bent a little bit. So don't do that. Don't be me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tug on this. I'm gonna go under here. It was 23, so you don't have to go through the hassle. It's 23 millimeters. So I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it. It's kind of a tight squeeze. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and then yeah, I'll show you guys when it's off. So I laid it down just to measure it. It does have like a film on the other side too to protect the actual vinyl. So that's why I did lay it on this side. But yeah, so I measured it out, and then I did cut out the excess just to make sure it was gonna fit. But now that it's done, I'm going ahead and hold it up, take off the back film, and then lay it over, and then start the process. Okay, so now we laid it out. So I'm gonna start taking out the air and everything and tucking the corners. I'm gonna leave my tripod right there, just so you guys can see the process. You guys might not be able to see all the details, but I'll show you guys after. But that was like the best spot for the camera. Finally finished taking out all the air bubbles. It was kind of a mission, not gonna lie. I had some help because I was getting a little frustrated myself, but we did the best we can. It looks pretty good for it being our first time wrapping something so big. Anyways, now we have to tuck the sides, so we got to get rid of all this excess wrap. So here where the trim goes, since it's like some free space, you're just gonna go ahead and cut it. Getting your X-Acto, I left like a little bit of room, that way it's enough to like tuck it in. So just kind of in the center, just kind of eyeball it, and then I'm just gonna follow through. Okay, so I did the other side. Now for the front windshield. You don't want to cut along this rubber trim. It's dirty, but because you don't want to damage it. So see how there's a gap right here? You're just gonna want to put your X-Acto knife right there. Don't do too much pressure, just so it can be, just so it can run through there. So I'm gonna do that right now. So just you want to do it like right here. So that's how much we're leaving out. Just a little bit, just enough to get under this trim here. Okay, so this is the progress. I am tucking it into here. It's looking pretty clean, pretty good. This is all the excess. I'm gonna go to the other side, work on there. I did notice though right here we have a little bit of bubbles, but it's okay. Can't really tell right here. And then we're just tucking the sides. Hopefully with the heat I'll be able to take them out, but I also started pulling off the protective film that it has, just because I had to get it into here and I didn't want this to get stuck in there, so I just pulled it off a little bit. But I'm just gonna do that and then continue working on the side. Okay, so I finished wrapping it. Make sure you give yourself enough wrap. Kind of cut a little bit further down than what I said. I said to cut right here, cut down like right here, just because as you can see in this portion right here, there's a little gap. So yeah, there's imperfections. They're not obviously visible to the eye when you're far, but yeah, I'm basically done. As far as the fin goes, I'm just gonna do the fin off camera. I might do it today or I might do it another day. All right guys, so I did end up doing the fin. I finished it. It's not amazing. It was really hard, especially in the back part. Here is the final result. Well, I need to put the fin back on, but take off the blow dry right now. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. I'm gonna just hook this thing back on, put my headliner back up, and we're good to go. I absolutely love it. Hold up, let me give you a view from up here. It doesn't do justice on the camera, but honestly, I love it. Look at the back. It looks so aggressive. I don't know, I just love it. I just think it looks so good. I think it looks good with the car. Since it's white, it's a great contrast. I also did change out my emblems. I don't know if I didn't record it. I just posted a picture with them, but I did get the black and white one, so I think it looks amazing. Here's a little walk around the fin. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the final result. If you're thinking about wrapping your roof, I think you should go for it.